think that there's three people in the world that I think that could beat Tank. Devin, that would be Shakur, and Tank Davis himself.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that could beat me, Gervonta Davis.
Undisputed champion versus the face of boxing. 2023 was a crazy year for both of our protagonists, with Gervonta Davis coming out victorious in a mega fight, and Devin the Dream Haney putting the final nail in the coffin of a Hall of Famer. Now is the time to reveal who is the truth and look into the mega fight that will undoubtedly happen in the future. Davis, known for his devastating power, has left a trail of destruction in his wake. Haney, the prodigious technician, dances through the ring with unmatched skill and finesse. As they climb the ranks, their paths have converged, igniting a rivalry that promises to redefine the sport. The boxing world eagerly awaits the showdown that will settle the score. But who will emerge victorious? This is Boxing Matrix. Enjoy this video. It all starts November 7th, 1994. A kid named Gervonta Davis was born in an environment where most end up in jail or lose their life. He found love in the tough streets of Baltimore, an environment known for its challenges and adversity. His childhood was far from easy. Davis had faced his fair share of hardships, including brushes with the law and a turbulent family life.
You know, when you were growing up, your parents were on drugs.
Yeah, both of my parents was on drugs. My mother left me and my brother in the house by herself, so.
However, it was within these very hardships that the seeds of his future success were sown. At the age of 7, Gervonta Davis stepped into a boxing gym for the first time. It was a pivotal moment that would change the course of his life. Under the guidance of his mentor and coach, Calvin Ford, Davis found discipline, focus, and an outlet for his energy. Boxing became not just a sport, but a lifeline, a way for him to escape the perils of his surroundings and aim for something greater. Devin Haney had a quite impactful story as well. Before he was an undisputed lightweight champion being compared to Floyd Mayweather, Devin Haney was just a kid from California looking to make an impact in boxing. The Dream started boxing when he was just 7. His journey began when he started finding himself in scuffles in school. Frustrated with his behavior, his father Bill Haney took the Dream to the boxing gym.
And on my last time going to the school, I accepted full responsibility for his behavior. And I looked over to him because he's suspended. And I said, "Boy, do you think you tough?" He looked back up at me. I asked him, "If you think you so tough, I'm gonna take you to the boxing gym." And he replied, "No problem."
Following an amateur career of over 100 wins, Haney had a chance to compete in the Olympics. He decided to forego that opportunity to focus on his pro career. Thanks to the guidance of his father and manager Bill Haney, Devin turned pro at age 17 in 2015. However, there was a wrinkle in his plans. Haney was too young to get a license in the United States, so he fought in Mexico, competing in pool halls and bars. Devin Haney and Tank Davis both met each other in the Mayweather gym in 2015. Devin was Mayweather's guy, and Tank Davis was with Adrian Broner. They were put in the famous doghouse, where fighters fight until someone either drops or quits. One side of the story says that Devin's father took him out of the ring, and the other side says that Adrian Broner stepped in and stopped the sparring. However, to this day, there is no footage that supports both claims, leaving us with the hype to see who is the best when the time for it comes. A little after the whole story, Tank was about to fight Jose Pedraza for the IBF Super Featherweight title. He was able to outscore Pedraza and land his accurate power shots seemingly at will.
41-second knockout in the last fight. He's been the answer for that. Quite a
Tank Davis kept his composure and was destroying both Jose's head and body.
Jose Pedraza Takes out.
Pedraza had a good round 5 when he mixed some head movement and a lot of return fire in with his hard pressure.
Body shots are good. That's Davis. Runs out of here.
But Davis regained control of the fight in round 6 by hurting Pedraza with a body punch. And then ended matters in the next round with a series of crosses and hooks to the head.
Changes in physical, etc. Promoters to put up fights. I think you ought to miss a session.
And Floyd let everyone know what was about to come.
I wanted him to focus so he can go out there and be the best, and that's what he did tonight. Is this the future of boxing? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Devin Haney's goal was clear from the beginning, to become a world champion. He steadily climbed the ranks in the lightweight division, and in May 2019, he secured the interim WBC lightweight title against Zaur Abdullayev. It was a comfortable start for Devin. The Dream quickly took control of the opening rounds with a snapping ramrod jam, while Abdullayev offered very little in response.
Wow, snap-boring shots again and again. 2 rounds, 29 days. With that jab, he's in control. Jab snapping jab, went to the hook to the body and landed. Now the shoulder roll, fires out right hand. You do have to think about it. I know Vasily Lomachenko, everyone could ever fight, it would be something else. Okay, is that you have a lot of good fighters. You're the best prospect in boxing. And Ryan Garcia out there, these guys have the potential to have round-robin type of Campbell put it himself nicely, boxed well. And so it can happen. It did fantastic. Here's the 3, and there's a hard right shot. He flashes out a hard jab and lands on.
Abdullayev went back to his corner after the 4th, and his team decided to pull him out of the lightweight clash with a possible fractured cheekbone.
Our superior fighter. Good head movement there by Hammer and Hank Lundy. He was past his prime. He was a very tough fighter. He's still a very tough fighter. He's marked repeatedly. Double jab and a
right hook, right uppercut like that. Very dangerous, but he sees that punch. If they're Abdullayev try to counter with the left hook, but he just...
Well, too slow because the other guy just light. We've seen all the different types of fighters, guys with great offense. That's what he means, you know. Look at a jab like this. How the fight we're going to see in October, United Rocket. shots to the body.
It's over. That's it. Zaur Khayev.
At this point in time, Haney had more accomplishments in the boxing scene than Tank. Devin was the WBC interim champion and was looking to fight Lomachenko in the next couple of months, while Davis took on a lightweight great in Yuriorkis Gamboa, a fighter that fought both Devin Haney and Tank Davis. In his first fight at 135 pounds, Davis was able to challenge for the WBA regular belt and give the older Gamboa problems from the very start.
Everything other than the jab, which is pretty extraordinary.
Crawford, the first 4 rounds, Gamboa did very well, and then Crawford switched to lefty.
Davis showing a big
straight left. Always looking to close the show and spectacular. He is all about that knockout power. Yes, he talked about one. The counter
in his brain. He countered the
living away from the ropes. Of course, Yuriorkis Gamboa.
left hand, which we talked about, Nikisa and Gamboa.
Double jab, and then the left hand dropping Gamboa.
Gamboa recovered fairly well from the knockdown, but the big punch had a knockout effect. As soon as Gamboa went down, he started looking at his right shoe. At first, it seemed like it might have been an injury suffered as he went to the canvas.
Correct. You're correct.
Gamboa going off some of his head movement, but it's all dropped in minute 15 into round 2, and then experiencing some issues with this.
In a wardrobe malfunction issue at this moment.
Trying to close the gap. Oh, counter left again by Davis. That left hand has been
you usually would wake up Gamboa, but I don't know if at 38 years old. That's a good thing that he...
Davis found a big opening in the 8th round, sending Gamboa to the canvas in the final few seconds of the 8th round. He wobbled him with a jab to the temple, and then rocked him with a left hook to the chin.
Coming back with a left. Gamboa and Davis now in the final 15 seconds, and Davis lands a left hand, dropping Gamboa.
We don't want that. We're just trying to make him believe.
Oh, short right hook by Davis. Incredible. And down goes Gamboa. Whoop!
This fight showed that when Davis is locked onto his target, his power is devastating. But this fight also showed why Tank is a power puncher, and Devin is more of a boxer. When Haney faced Gamboa, it was a completely different story. After an enforced absence due to injury, Haney settled into a rhythm in the early rounds of his return against Gamboa, controlling the Cuban with a precise jab.
К боксу, хотя еще несколько историй есть. Больше действовать с дистанции. Сах. Теренс Кроуфорд — это инопланетянин. Американец продемонстрировал хорошо сдваивает справа.
Gamboa tried to unsettle Haney in the 3rd round with a firm right hand, but the champion replied with crunching body shots.
Очень быстро, очень легкие ноги, высокая чувствительность. Пока что действие. Ой-ой-ой-ой, ну как же так? Хорошо, вот здесь пошел прям под правый бок него. Хорошо, по туловищу, посмотрите, да, пытался вроде бы перехватить Gamboa, но соперника уже там не было. Своих сыновей на пресс-конференциях и так далее, и так далее. Много еще таких примеров. Хорошая серия, вот то, что он показал нам в раунде под номером 5.
Haney began to showcase his speed, breaching Gamboa's defenses with swift combinations, although the action would be interrupted by repeated clinches.
Gamboa, но это тоже хороший, тут же пробить верхний уровень. Попадает, кстати, в серии Gamboa, ой-ой-ой, вот здесь цепляет с двойным левым оппонента Haney. Мне кажется, для Gamboa, когда попадает справа, прям сразу, скорее исключение. Хорошо раскачивает Gamboa и очень опасно встречал правым снизу Haney. Ни в коем случае. Я не говорю о том, что ему нужно оголтеть по туловищу. Ой-ой-ой, очень жестко попадает сейчас.
And in the end, Haney had completely outboxed Gamboa to get the decision.
Здорово раскачивает оппонента Haney. Ну, почему-то как-то случилось. Gamboa все вытерпел. Да, похоже, все-таки наедается Yuriorkis, потому что атаку как-то закрутить. Ну, как мне кажется, да, в этой ситуации.
At this point in time, the lightweight standings were the following. Teofimo Lopez was the unified champion after the dramatic win over Lomachenko, and Haney was the WBC champion, with Tank only holding the WBA regular belt, which holds no significance. Haney had no interest fighting Tank, as he was looking to be undisputed champion in the lightweight division. However, the tables would turn in 2021, when George Kambosos defeated Lopez and became unified champ. So Haney wasted no time and faced Kambosos in his home country of Australia for an undisputed showdown. From the very start, it seemed like a complete mismatch, and Haney's jab was landing all day long.
There's that jab from range.
This is high-speed chess. That's what...
Devin started to follow up the jab with the right hand. Kambosos' eyes started to swell a bit, and Haney immediately knew that he had to put more pressure.
Kambosos trying to close that gap, controlling things with that jab and with that range.
Perfect fight so far for Haney.
From the undefeated American, Devin Haney.
As the 12th and final round began, Kambosos was exhausted and was constantly trying to punch Haney but had no power left. And with that, Haney was named undisputed lightweight king. He was the man that everyone wanted a piece of. Tank, on the other hand, had beat Rolly Romero and came off a career-best performance against Hector Luis Garcia. However, that wasn't his biggest achievement. On the 22nd of April 2023, Tank defeated his longtime rival Ryan Garcia with a perfect shot to the ribs and was named the face of boxing. So on one side of the road, we have the undisputed champion, and on the other, we have the biggest pay-per-view draw. During this time, both fighters kept expressing their bad blood towards each other and let the world know that this fight will eventually take place. Would you believe that Tank would knock Devin out, or do you believe that Devin will outbox Davis? This is clearly one of the biggest fights of our era, a story of bad blood between two fighters that want the top, a story of two fighters to determine who will be the last man standing.